Here we're building a 48-inch excavator rake. It's going all the way to Arizona. This will be our second job for that customer out there, Jake Buckley. He's been a good guy and I enjoy building him good equipment. This is going on his Komatsu PC300. It's a 30-ton machine and it's very strong. They already ripped one rake apart. They kind of got in a hurry and needed to get one quick, so they bought one. He said it literally lasted three swipes and it broke apart with that big old machine. So I'm building him a rake that can take anything his machine's got to offer. And it's coming out really nice. It's got the 10-inch by 1-inch wall pipe with 1-inch plate gussets and 1.5 inch plate ears. It's gonna have 2-inch tines spaced at 11 inches apart.
Did you give Brian my phone number yesterday or what?
All right, we finished the 48-inch excavator rake for the Komatsu PC300. On Tuesday, this thing will get shipped off to Arizona, Tucson, Arizona. It is set up for 90mm pins. It has 1.5" plate mounting ears, 1-inch plate gussets on a 10-inch by 1-inch wall pipe, 2-inch plate tines, 5 of them on 11 3/16 centers. It's got 2 3/8 heavy wall pipe running through it with 1/2-inch gussets to keep each one of those from possibly bending. 12 inches of hard surface with those teeth welded on the end of them. Came out really nice. We're really happy with it. It's really a cool build. Probably one of the coolest things we've built in quite some time. So we're excited to send it off and see how it does. Good afternoon, everyone. Garrett Rossi here with Heaven Real Machine Shop. You know, we just got done with this quite massive. The video might not make it look too big, but it's really quite large and extremely heavy duty. This is a 4-foot excavator rake for Komatsu PC300. That's a 30-ton machine. It's going to Arizona. The customer, we've done work for him before. They, I guess, kind of got in a hurry. They needed a rake quick, so they bought a rake offline, I'm guessing, and one of those mass manufactured ones. And he said it literally lasted about 90 seconds before it broke the mounting ears off. And then as of today, all the tines are bent or broke off. So he learned his lesson and decided to wait on us to build one of these. We were able to get to it rather quick and get it done for him. But you know, I always talk about quality of your equipment. If you don't have a quality piece of equipment, you can't do your job because it's broken or broke down. Therefore, you're broke down and can't make any money on your job. So it's so important to spend the extra money from a good, reputable shop and have a piece of equipment built versus these mass manufactured products that you can get way cheaper, but you have to look past that. You know, there's a saying in Spanish that says, lo barato sale caro. And what that means is cheap is expensive. That cheap rake winds up costing you a fortune in the long run in repairs and buying another one and another one until you finally get it together and build one right. And that's what this guy did, and I feel like from now on we'll be building all of his equipment. But that being said, you know, we pride ourselves on doing work that lasts and building you something that you only ever buy one time. That's very important because these big companies don't care about you. They don't care. It's all get them out the door as fast as you can. They're not even welded up solid. You know, they're just, you know, mass manufactured. So we take the time and the pride and put the quality into the work for something that you only ever buy once, and you can sleep at night knowing it's gonna not break on you the next day. You know, we got 2-inch plate tines. They're 40 inches. We got 2 3/8 heavy wall pipe running all the way through these tines to keep them together. This is very important right here. These gussets come down and keep these tines from bending, because when you have a 30-ton machine, that's power, some power right there. Anything can be bent if you try hard enough. But with these gussets, you're gonna take a lot of that out. A pipe is a 10-inch by 1-inch wall pipe. And these things are cradled or saddled around the pipe halfway up. So that's really strong, really strong. Mounting ears are 1.5 inches. They take 90mm pins, and they have a 1-inch plate gusset coming all the way to the end of the rake. That's another thing that's really important. I could have put these on and them not broke off, but this gusset just helps ensure that it's attached to the pipe with more weld coverage. And the more weld coverage you have, the stronger it's gonna be. So this thing probably weighs about 2,000 pounds, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But you can see we've got a 12-inch by 2-inch plate tine, and they are on a curvature. The curvature makes them really strong. You don't want a straight tooth on something like this. That would actually break before this will. The curve in it makes it really powerful and really strong to take whatever that machine has to throw at it.
You can see here the ends of the pipes where they run all the way through the metal. They're not just pieced in and welded. Like I said, this pipe here is 1 inch thick, but you know, you can just really see the difference when you look at them versus what these companies are shamelessly selling you, you know. So if you're willing to spend the money, because we can't compete with those big companies on price, you know, they're knocking them out so fast and buying so much steel, they're making them for pennies on the dollar. But if some people want quality and are willing to spend for something like this, and they're ahead of the game by doing that because they're not broke down, their operator's always running because it's holding up day after day after day. So if we can ever help y'all, if you ever are tired of buying these things and want one that will last, you call us at Heaven Real Machine Shop, all right? Thank you.